A wish granted, a girl ecstatic. But what began as a dream come true turns into a suffocating nightmare. Tune in to Marshmallow Dreams, brought to you by GrimNoire Studios. But before we begin our sordid tale, don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll be watching.
She opened her eyes. Incredibly, she was now standing in a snow-covered forest. She reached out to touch a branch and discovered that the snow was actually marshmallow cream. She pulled her fingers back and tasted them. It was like heaven. A light giggle escaped her lips. It was all so real. She began to walk, but it was slow going. Her feet sank into the white goo, sticking to the ground with each step. She trudged along for a few yards, her legs burning from working so hard. She paused to wipe sweat from her brow. Her clothes were already starting to cling to her body. Although it looked like winter, the air was thick and stagnant, as if she was inside a terrarium. She knelt, gulping down air and trying to maintain her composure. Suddenly, it started to snow. She held out her hand to catch it, but instead of ice floating down, it was flecks of marshmallow. It clung to her clothes. She tried to brush it off, but that only made things worse. Within minutes, she was covered in white. The snow was only getting thicker. She knew she had to get under cover lest she suffocate in the thick, sugary blizzard. She headed toward a nearby tree, struggling with each step. Marshmallow covered her from head to toe, making her resemble a melted snowman. Her legs threatened to collapse, overworked and burning in pain. She never had to work so hard for so little. Fear gripped her as she moved. She was struggling to breathe. Thick globs of creme mixed with sweat and dripped down, covering her nose and mouth. She frantically peeled it off, but it felt like a futile effort. Finally, after what seemed like hours, she was under the safety of the branches. She collapsed from exhaustion, sinking into the thick patch of marshmallow beneath her. The snow continued to pile around her, threatening to swallow her whole. She had no more strength to pull herself out, her body tensed in pain and exhaustion. She continued to gasp for air, praying for a stiff breeze to come through and cool her off. The marshmallow insulated her, creating a cocoon of heat and sweat. It was now that she realized her fate. As dread seeped into her mind, the words of the enchantress echoed in her ears. "Be careful what you wish for, my dear.